The internet is one of the greatest success stories in history. Americans all around the country have come to rely on it in order to educate their kids, to do their jobs, to get health care, to do precision agriculture, and many other applications that were inconceivable when the internet started back in the 1990s. One of the reasons why the commercial internet has been so successful is because of the right regulatory approach that was adopted back in the 1990s. In 1996, President Clinton and a Republican Congress agreed that the internet would be, quote, unfettered, as they put it, from federal and state regulation. Instead of treating the internet like a slow-moving utility, a water company or an electric company or a subway system, they decided to let the free market govern how this new dynamic marketplace would evolve. And the results speak for themselves. Now, companies like Facebook and Amazon, Netflix and Google are globally known giants precisely because we had a free market that allowed entrepreneurs everywhere to innovate on this new platform. Network operators too invested. Over $1.5 trillion was poured into these high-speed networks from 1996 to 2015. We went from 28K modems and AOL CD-ROMs in the mail to gigabit fiber and 4G LTE. But this successful regulatory approach was jettisoned 2 years ago when the FCC, on a party line vote, decided to impose utility-style regulations on the internet. These regulations were developed originally in 1934 during the Roosevelt administration. And unfortunately, these heavy-handed regulations put bureaucrats and lawyers in Washington, as opposed to engineers and entrepreneurs, in charge of how the internet would be governed. And the results here, too, speak for themselves. For the first time outside of a recession during the internet era, network investment, that is, the money that is poured into building high-speed networks, has gone down by 5.6%. This is especially hard on rural and low-income urban communities, parts of the country that already find themselves on the wrong side of the digital divide. Additionally, we find that the companies are now being less likely to offer services that are more innovative and are better for consumers. That's why this FCC in 2017 has decided to take a fresh look at the issue. What we've decided is that we need to restore the light touch, market-based framework that started in the 1990s. These are the rules that are best guaranteed to preserve a free and open internet and to generate the kinds of network investment that are critical for bringing Americans onto the right side of the digital divide. And as we move forward, both the FCC and the Federal Trade Commission will continue to be vigorous cops on the beat, making sure that internet service providers and others in the internet economy do the right thing by the public interest. I hope this is helpful to you as you think about these issues involving net neutrality and look forward to getting your feedback.